Hello, my name is Dwayne Dortch, and in this video we'll discuss the benefit of using mPulse to understand the business impact of performance. There are many tools on the market that monitor and collect performance metrics. We're all familiar with synthetic tools like web page test and rigor, as well as real user monitoring tools like Catchpoint, SpeedCurve, and mPulse. They all have various strengths, but mPulse excels at helping you understand the impact that performance has on your business metrics. For example, here's mPulse's what-if dashboard for an online retailer. This dashboard allows us to estimate the potential business engagement that can happen on the website if its speed is improved. The x-axis shows the page load time. The purple area on the y-axis indicates the distribution of the number of sessions, and the green line indicates the conversion. On the top right, we've simulated reducing the page load time by 800 milliseconds. Below that, we see the results. A conversion percentage increase of 0.48% and an additional $3.9 million in revenue every 7 days. That's $15.6 million per month or $187 million per year of additional revenue if the page load time could be reduced by 800 milliseconds. Let's take a closer look at how mPulse does this. mPulse collects page and resource performance data, known as timers, as well as session type data. It has predefined standard metrics like bounce rate and session duration, and supports custom metrics like conversion rate and revenue. See our video on custom metrics for more detail on how to set these up. One of the powerful capabilities of mPulse is the ability to correlate these timers and metrics to understand performance impact. In this example, the x-axis is the page load time and the green line is the bounce rate. The average bounce rate over this 7-day period is 55%. Here we can see that bounce rate is at its lowest, at 35%, when the page loads in about 1.5 seconds, and gets much higher after a page load time of 2 seconds. We can look at the same correlation with a custom metric like conversion rate. Here we see that the average conversion rate is 2.66%. But when the page load time is 2.25 seconds, the conversion rate increases to 4.26%. So data from our real users tells us that they will convert at a 46% higher rate with a 350 millisecond reduction in load time from 3 seconds to 2.25 seconds. If our business goal is to maximize conversions on the site, our performance goal should be a 2.25 second load time or better for as many users as possible. Now that we know the ideal speed for our business goal of conversion, it's time to start tuning our site to achieve this speed goal. But where do we start? Do we get a list of page load times and just start working on the slowest pages? Or is there a better way to approach tuning? mPulse includes a conversion impact analysis that uses the Spearman coefficient correlation to show the pages whose performance have the biggest impact on your goal, conversion in this case. The two important data points on this graph are the green dots, which indicate the median load time of a page group, and the blue bar, which indicates the correlation between this page group and conversion. In this example, the checkout page has the highest load time, but has absolutely no impact on conversion. The cart page has a 3-second load time, which is above our goal of 2.25 seconds, and has the greatest impact on conversion. So to increase the conversion rate, the load time of the cart page must be reduced. The home, category, and product pages should also be a focus for tuning. Looking at the load time of the category page, there's probably some low-hanging fruit here that we can pick off to make that page faster. Well, now that we understand the pages that should be tuned, we can use the detail analysis capabilities of mPulse to understand page structure and poor performing resources to make these pages faster. You can view the tuning in mPulse video for more information on this tuning process. But even before we begin tuning, you can forecast the impact of page and resource improvements to determine how much, if at all, tuning efforts will help us in meeting our business goals. We're looking now at mPulse's Resource Impact Analysis dashboard. This dashboard examines resources on a particular page and helps us to understand the impact of improving performance of those resources. The middle widget allows us to estimate the impact on performance if you eliminate or reduce the selected resource. It orders resources based on an impact score, which is a combination of the load time and number of requests for that resource. Resources are also color-coded based on their load time. Right away, we see a resource in red here at the top of this list. Hovering over it, I can see that it comes from a third party, Core Metrics, and has a 1-second load time. Looking at it in the waterfall widget on the bottom left, I can see that it occurs just before page load, so it is impacting the user experience. We can now use the sliders on the resource to estimate the impact on the page load if the resource time is improved. Or click the checkbox to estimate eliminating the resource from the page. In summary, one of the most important capabilities of mPulse is its ability to correlate performance data to business metrics, clearly showing the relationship between the two. This allows us to set realistic performance goals that maximize business outcomes, understand the pages whose performance will most impact our goals, quickly identify the page structure and resources that contribute to poor performance, and forecast the impact of tuning on business outcomes before committing man-hours of development time. As you can see, mPulse is a very powerful tool for both understanding the performance of your site as well as the impact of that performance on your business goals. Thanks for watching today. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions on this topic.